Hello everyone. Welcome to a new video. Most of us have pets and we love them more than anything. But how many of you will break a bank to get a pet for you or your beloved ones? Not many, but some people spend huge dollars on their pets. Here is the list of top 10 most expensive animals ever sold. Number 10. Little Nicky. Little Nicky is a cloned cat that was brought to the world in 2004. Julie, a Texas woman, had a cat named Nicky which died in September 2003 at the age of 17. Julie was so close to Nicky that she couldn't miss him and she was in Great Depression. Then she went straight to the Genetic Savings and Clone Company in Sausalito, California. And she asked them to clone her beloved pet. Later Julie received an 8-week-old kitten cloned for her deceased Nicky. She named him Little Nicky. It cost Julie $50,000 for Little Nicky and she is happy forever. Number 9. Stag Beetle. Most people are happy to spend their money to get rid of insects. But there are some people with an interest on them. Among them, some people spend huge dollars on an insect called Stag Beetle. Now some of us would wonder, why should someone spend a lot of money for an insect? The answer for them is that these species possesses blood-red mandibles alongside protruding antlers which add to its value in the insect community. The most money ever paid for a stag beetle was around $90,500 in 1999. The beetle was worth so much due to its size. An average stag beetle reaches about 5.1 centimeters in length, but the one in question was about 7.6 centimeters long. The purchaser was a 36-year-old company president. Anyway, he is happy for his $90,500 worth insect. Number 8. Sir Lancelot Encore. Like Little Nicky, Sir Lancelot Encore is also a cloned animal. In 2008, the Otto family in Florida lost their beloved golden Labrador Sir Lancelot. The family was so attached to Lancelot and they wanted him back. Seeing the possibility of cloning, they froze his DNA. Then the Otto family reached out to a South Korean cloning firm to have their dog recreated from his frozen remains. The cloning of Lancelot was successful, and the family received a 10-week-old yellow lab puppy a short time later. The new puppy was identical to Lancelot and they named him Sir Lancelot Encore. It cost $155,000 to the Otto family for Sir Lancelot Encore. Number 7. Deveronvale Perfection. Deveronvale Perfection is a sheep which was bred in Banffshire, Scotland. He belongs to the Texel lamb community which is used as a meat sheep. The average price for a Texel sheep is $789. But Deveronvale was sold for $283,673. However, that's a paltry sum compared to the amount of cash that Deveronvale will pull from his stud fees. Anyway, he was purchased for such a large amount by Jimmy Douglas, a Scottish farmer. Number 6. Armando. For many people, pigeons are little more than rats with wings that stop at nothing to poo on their cars. In fact, pigeons are one of the oldest species of domesticated birds. People ate them, used them as a medium for transforming information and so on. Also, in many parts of the world, pigeons were used for racing, and Armando is one such racing bird which was sold to a Chinese businessman for $1.4 million. Huge price, isn't it? Anyway, Armando was purchased for such a huge price due to his ability to father a new generation of racing birds. And now he has become the father of many champions. Number 5. Big Splash. People will spend around $1,000 to $2,000 for a purebred puppy depending on the breed, and some individuals will spend more. But the average pedigree dog doesn't hold a candle to the value of a Tibetan Mastiff. These are large fluffy canines that have been around for more than 5,000 years. The most expensive Tibetan Mastiff sold is Big Splash. Big Splash was first owned by someone who thought that he could rent out Big Splash for studding for as much as $15,000. But that amount wouldn't produce a profit on the original investment. So he sold Big Splash to a Chinese coal baron for $1.5 million, who thought having a Tibetan Mastiff is a symbol of status. And now Big Splash is treated like royalty with no expense spared for his care. Number 4. America. America is a specially bred Angus bull from North Dakota. He was especially bred for studding purpose. In February 2019, the Schaff Angus Valley annual production sale closed the bidding on America for an impressive $1.51 million. The winning bidder was Herbster Angus Farms of Falls City, Nebraska. But the owner didn't relocate the bull. America will remain in North Dakota, where 20% of his semen proceeds will go to the farm. And Herbster will retain 80%. Bull semen isn't cheap. When it comes to a bull like America, breeders can expect to shell out a hefty sum. So America's buyer is happy for his $1.51 million bull. Number 3. Koi. Koi is a type of fish that can cost you from a few bucks to a few $1,000s. The price increases for various factors, but the most notable is bloodline. Koi bloodlines are as highly valued as those belonging to pedigree dog breeds. The most expensive koi ever sold was at the All Japan Koi Show in 2017. The 9-year-old Grand Champion fish was sold for a whopping $1.8 million at an auction. Wait, what will make someone spend $1.8 million on a fish? The answer is koi can live up to 40 years, and this one was only 9. That means the Grand Champ will breed for a couple of decades and potentially make a boatload of money for its owner. Number 2. Pacific Bluefin Tuna. The rare Pacific Bluefin Tuna is the most expensive fish in the world. The fatty meat found in the underbelly can fetch a high price at any sushi restaurant. The world-famous Japanese fish market auctions off the largest bluefin tuna anywhere. The record price paid for a tuna fish is $3.1 million in the early 2019 by the tuna king Kiyoshi Kimura. The fish was 278 kilograms, and that would be plenty to cross Kimura's investment. Number 1. Sachi Pegasus. Horse racing is one of the oldest sports favored by the wealthy. When a horse wins one of the most prominent races in the world, it can fetch a lot of money in stud fees. The most expensive horse ever purchased was named Sachi Pegasus. He was sold shortly after winning the Kentucky Derby in 2000. The actual amount paid is unknown, but is estimated to be between $60 million and $70 million. Then he was taken to the Ashford Stud near Versailles, Kentucky, and he commanded a stud fee of around $200,000. Since that time he has parented more than 75 stakes winners worldwide. The price of his services has dropped significantly, and in 2020 it's only $7,500. Even though he has parented several winners like Roman Ruler, Haridasan and Bandini, making his buyer happy. And now these are the top 10 most expensive animals ever sold. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget the bell icon.